All right, so let's start with Corel Draw, and this time we are going to create our wedding card. Wedding card wala work rahega. So for this one I'm going to take a new document, and I could create that wedding card, but in an A4 size का half में हम लोग ये चीज़ कर सकते हैं. But if we have a standard size that will get here, depends on the client that whatever he wants to create, right? So then let's go for an standard size, and it is 513 by 7 inches, right? So then the second one will be our height, and the first one will be our width, xy. So we'll provide that one in width. The width will be our 5.13 yani 5.13, and 7 will be this. Now it could be inches, right? Because otherwise it will be very much lesser. So that will be this, and height will be 7. This will be our standard size for our wedding card, and then I'll just name it wedding card and remove this one, then press it OK. So now this will be our standard wedding card size. Now how do we apply any design into it? We are gonna use some more tools in order to get the desired output. So I'm gonna apply first our margin, right? Margin scales, guides, so that we can create everything in now proper manner. And I'll just apply these margins, more margin, just to create the outer border, or I should say a cut mark over here. Now we're gonna apply our design into it. So I'll be just going to snap to, and I'll turn this guidelines on so that I will be getting some snappy guidelines, and I could easily draw over here. Then we'll choose a color, depends on which wedding we are applying for, because somewhat some events they desired for a background which is yellows, in some places, right, red, and green is also there. So it's entirely up to us. Yeah, you can. Yes, sure, sure, sure. Let me click over here, and then I'll be just taking a lighter, little darker version. In red, I'll lock. Yeah, no issues. So I'll be selecting this one, and then we'll turn them all to be right. We'll, right, we'll do the curves, and I'll be having a shape, a very simple shape for a leaf-like structure. I could give it somewhat like that, or either probably this one, and then I could also remove this point, right, so that we'll get a nice rounded curve. And then we'll apply a fill, fountain fill, and we can change the press G. We had already seen this earlier, and then we'll change the color to This one will be the darker one. Probably this much is the darkest point, and then we'll pick this up and we'll brighten this color, and then we'll add another one which has a bit of shine into it, right? Then we're gonna remove the outline, so we'll press right click, set outline color, so that it will be on none, and we can use that in this for some design. So I'm gonna remove this one and then select right, and control R, or probably will take this whole thing just to get the actual size, and we can remove the rest. We don't need these. Probably this one we can actually select, right? We can select these and shift drag shift control G. Then I'm gonna take one more design. We are just creating the borders and border corners, right? We'll click and drag, flip, right? So now we have on both sides on the design, and then we can actually use this for as a reference, and we can on a similar design we're gonna use this and flip mirror, because we need to provide the groom and the bride's name over here. Right. And in order to create those little different designs, we can use our, if we wanted to create it from scratch, then we can use these. Probably space bar again. Probably I'll be using this one as a okay, I need to use a mirror so that now I can remove this one. What portion will be there? I think this one is the accurate one. We can select both of these and increase the size of their border, and then we'll go to this tool, and this is an attribute eyedropper attributes, which actually pick and provide it on directly over our geometry. But currently, as you can see, that we not have any color assigned to it, so we'll select and set outline color, and then we can pick those. Actually what happened is कि ये जो design है doesn't contain any stroke in them. So अगर हम attribute copy करेंगे किसी geometry में, तो उसके अंदर पे क्या बोलते उसके आउटलाइन नेगेटिव हो जाएगी, मतलब ज़ीरो हो जाएगी, नन हो जाएगी, क्योंकि यहाँ पे तो आउटलाइन नहीं है, यहाँ फिल कलर है. और ये जो लाइंस आप देख रहे हैं, ये लाइन से स्ट्रोक हैं, ये शेप नहीं है, राइट? तो अगर मैं इधर से एट्रीब्यूट कॉपी करता हूँ, तो कलर के बजाय मैं एट्रीब्यूट कॉपी कर रहा हूँ, तो एट्रीब्यूट जब कॉपी करता हूँ तो उसमें कलर नहीं फिल होता, वो नन हो जाएगा, इसलिए वो गायब हो जा रहे थे. तो हमने अभी क्या किया कि यहाँ पे हमारे पास जो कलर थीम हमें दिख रही है, जो हमें इसके अंदर डालनी है। तो अगर हमको इसके अंदर पे कोई ग्रेडियंट डालना है विच इज़ यहाँ से पिक नहीं हो रहा है वो, है ना। आई थिंक इधर से मैं ट्राई करता हूँ, लेट मी जस्ट सेलेक्ट एंड, तो वो पिक नहीं हो रहा, वो एक ही कलर ले रहा, वो ग्रेडियंट पिक नहीं कर रहा है, राइट। तो उसके लिए हमको इसको आउटलाइन में टर्न करना पड़ता है। तो इसको मैं थोड़ा सा दोनों को सेलेक्ट करके आई give them 55 of pixel, and then I'll go over here in object and convert outline to object. And when we'll do this, we have this option, and we can now go to attribute eyedropper and then click on it, and then we'll put it over here. So now you will get a, right, we're getting the gradient over here now by copying attributes. Attribute is a tool which doesn't copies the color, it actually copies the attributes of that particular shape. तो जो जो उसमें सेटिंग्स ऑन होंगी वो सारी सेटिंग्स वो कॉपी करके उधर डाल देगा, इसलिए मैंने इसको चूज़ किया। नाउ आई विल सेलेक्ट बोथ ऑफ इट एंड हम इसको ग्रुप कर देते हैं, and I'll create some more shape which is somewhat like same petal, and F10, remove this, right. Now we'll have this one, same attribute, copy it from here, and we can add that one on the fill because it doesn't contains the stroke, और ये ऑब्जेक्ट में कन्वर्ट नहीं हुआ है, इसके कारण से वो ऐसे आएगा। प्रोबेबली अब इसी टाइप के डिज़ाइंस जो हैं वो हम और कॉपी करके यहाँ पे, डिपेंड करता है कितने ट्रेस करेंगे, और या फिर हम थोड़ा सा शेप को रिफाइन कर लेंगे। I'll do what, I'll select it and put it right over here। तो इसको भी मैं ऑब्जेक्ट में जाके convert outline to object कर लेता हूँ, and then I'll select this one, flip, and then put it right over here and select it। और डिटेल्स के लिए ऐड करते जाएंगे। बाय बाय। कंट्रोल शिफ्ट क्यू। जो भी डिज़ाइन हमें एक्स्ट्रा ऐड करना है वी कैन ऐड देयर। पूरे को ग्रुप कर लेते हैं, सो देन राइट एक चीज़ रह गया उसमें, हो जाएगा, वो एक्चुअली पूरा ग्रुप नहीं हुआ था। और उसको कॉर्नर में, और स्नैप होता ही रहेगा क्योंकि हमारे पास ग्रिड है वहाँ पे। अब इन दोनों को भी ग्रुप कर लेते हैं और इन दोनों को भी ग्रुप कर लेते हैं, और ये दोनों को सेलेक्ट करके हम अलाइन एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूट में चले जाएंगे, विच इज़ लाइक ऑब्जेक्ट अलाइन एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूट, और सेंटर सेंटर नहीं, हॉरिजॉन्टल पे जाएगा वो अलाइन, तो दोनों सब बराबर आ जाएंगे। अब डिपेंड करता है कि हम इसको छोटा कर देते हैं, तो शिफ्ट दबा के ऑल्ट दबा के छोटा कर लेंगे ताकि यहाँ पे वहाँ ये आ जाए। नाउ डिज़ाइन को यहाँ पे ब्लॉक कर सकते हैं, तो जो हमारा क्या बोलते हैं सेम पेटल डिज़ाइन है उसको कॉपी कर करके, ये किस चीज़ के लिए होता है, जनरली हमने देखा है कि जब ग्राफ इवेंट होता है वेडिंग का खासकर, तो ऊपर में तो एक श्लोक वगैरह लिखा रहता है जनरली इंडियन वेडिंग्स में, तो यहाँ पे श्लोक लिखा रहता है, फिर नीचे पे आपका ब्राइड का और ग्रूम का जो इन्फॉर्म डिटेल्स आ जाती है, और यहाँ पे आपको जो इवेंट डिटेल अगर कोई एक ही वेडिंग पे देना चाहता है तो वेन्यू हो गया, हल्दी हो गई, इन सब के छोटे छोटे इन्फॉर्मेशन यहाँ पे रहते हैं। एंड देन यहाँ पे आ जाता है आपके फैमिली के जो लोगों का नाम रहता है, लड़की लड़के वाले जो भी उसको अरेंज करा रहे हैं। So then what I'll do, I'll select this one and I'll select and ungroup. I'll copy it, select the whole thing, group it once again, then I'll select this one and I'll create a circle so that I could have a reference over for control page down, so taki we can select this one. We'll seek for the center of the geometry and it's probably this one is the center, so then we'll put the point over there, the point we'll put on the center and we'll select the geometry, we'll take it to here 90 degree, or probably we can use it by 180 exactly on 180, and then we'll put at the center this one, and I'll be using this one over here and put it the center, and then I can click and drag so that I will be getting everything at the center of everything. Then I'll control R, so then now we can delete the in betweens, group it and shift, or probably alt. For a corner one I've been doing this, so we'll select this and then we'll copy that by pressing shift so that it will be on a similar direction, control R, and we'll get 3 occasion points over here, 3 different for different functions if there is any, right, single works, right, depend on those people कि कितना ज़्यादा उसमें ऐड करते हैं. So I'll be adding a panel and I'll fix the panel now that we'll get some nice curve. We'll give it quite a nice soft 10 border, and then we'll convert it into our object geometry, and these will be filling for the backgrounds for this. So we'll select anything and let's put it right over here. Right, we'll put So let's click on this one. Now if you wanted to add those हाथ वाला shape और जो भी है, तो you can create that by your own. उसमें काफ़ी time लगेगा, लेकिन आप create करके पहले से रख सकते हैं. And what I'm doing it कि मैं यहाँ पे उसको convert कर लेंगे image पे हम लोग. तो right, we'll convert it into vectors and we'll use right somewhat like this, और वो नमस्ते वाला, हाँ दोनों चीज़ों में से कोई भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं. तो we'll do this save image and we'll put it right over here and we'll select it, we'll put it inside of our geometry, and then we'll do the image trace. So we'll click on this and we'll do the quick trace somewhat like this, and we'll remove these designs or simply use this one. So I'll be going for the convert to curves. Okay, currently what we have to do, we'll have to the image got traced, but we did not get that option. We did the quick tracing, and then we'll have to expand this one. Yeah, this one is the copy one, and then we can convert this into shapes so that we can select the shapes, but I'm not getting any selection over the shape, and nowhere I could select that. Probably I'm not able to. My selection is even though I haven't selected that image, but I have this thing, but this is not being selected, neither this one. Let me see, I might have logged it accidentally. Yeah, now everything is in curve. Yeah, okay, select and ungroup all, then we can remove the designs, because in some you can use those, so in someone people don't ask for the religious signs over it, right? So it's up to our own choice कि कौन सा वाला हम use करते हैं. Oops, one more thing, we'll ungroup and we'll remove those black and white details जो background पे हैं. You can see it's kind of feeling like this, so we'll select this one, remove, and we'll take the attribute, select and put on everything, so directly we can put it on, and on all the shines and shades we can put this one. Again, I'm thinking I could actually remove these. Okay, these lines also can be removed, but didn't. Okay, they will not show that. So I could do what? I could select the color and I could put that color over here in order to get the outlines only. If I wanted to give a mix shades, I'll select and I'll give it right. So So at the start there will be slokas, and at the end might be we can add some lines over here. And as you can see, the lines are coming quite big. So, so we can, all of them are shapes, so we'll have to select them in person and remove the outlines. We can set the outline colors. This one, set the outline color. Outline color, set these, set these, set these, go over here, set outline color. That if there's, it's not there, then what is the point? No, we can add text. Now text can be added through a Unicode purpose, because in here you cannot add any Hindi typing text, right? Kruti Dev, we cannot type whatever we are giving over here. We'll have to see that whether there is a Kruti Dev font is available there or not. So I'll just, yeah, there is this one, but you don't know how to spell, or there might be a chance that we do not know the typing of Hindi Kruti Dev, right? That is quite tough. So that that is why what other or the artist does at that point, they actually convert the Unicode system. So I'll be going for rajyabhasha.net, or where you can convert your Hindi font, right? So it is not basically for the translating, but this could be convert the English into your the one which you had desired for. It doesn't translate that. Generally what we have is whatever we are typing over here, just say if it is a Vishesh Muft download, if we copy this and if we imprint that one over here, Vishesh Muft is like quite good, correct over here. Let's just say if I'm gonna type there's an option, let me just type in, okay, there, where is that 3-in-1 Kruti Dev? Yeah, this is the place where you can type your, so we do not know what is there, what is the name, or what we have to type over there. So we can go for Google Translate. It helps Hindi to English, or right, we can put like Somya, this will be the name, right? In Coral Draw, in Kruti Dev 10, there might be not needing that 10, because it is like supportive to Google. That's why, as you can see, that whatever here it is written is actually being shown over here. So it's a good thing, but if we do not have that, then we have to copy this one and paste it over in यहाँ इधर पे, and then you have to convert it, and it will be turning out like this. So it's Kruti Dev to Unicode, and then you need to copy this one and then paste it there. Unicode to Kruti Dev, and it will give us the similar link, so you can copy that one over there. So gladly that it doesn't rage. I don't know, whatever name we provide, or जो भी हम यहाँ ये वाला ऋषभ भी दिख रहा है तो उसको उठा लेते हैं एंड देन विच इज मोर कॉम्प्लेक्स and we'll apply the text, we'll put it there, and as you can see it's not giving us the okay, it's the similar one, right? So Coral doesn't have any issue, that's why people use this one. Now you have to give together, then there will be different points we have to look for, right? क्योंकि संग चलेगा ना वहाँ, संग इन हिंदी, संग को वो ले रहा है तो यहाँ से हमें मिल जाएगा. कहीं से भी मिलना पड़ता है बट दैट इज व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, राइट. कर देता है वो, एग्जैक्टली exactly उठा लेता है. कहीं से भी, इसलिए वी हैव टू मैनेज. So we'll just put sung over here and now we'll get this, right? And then we'll have to probably, yeah, this one thing, and then we'll change the color, and for the color we can go for uniform fill, and we can take the color what of a similar color or probably a little bit darker one. We'll select this, and this will be the brightest portion, right? And then we can give the occasion 1 2 3, type the other details over here. Then there are more details you can draw over here, or you can use a background design, and for that background design you can use anything. In my case I'll just go a bit fast and I'll go over at my fountain fill, and I'll go by a texture one where I could change the texture into any design, or probably this one is like a building type of designs, so I'll go over here and take some different designs forms. Okay, I could change it, may I get an abstract? Okay, I'll get this one, and I'll do one thing that I could go to this options and I'll change it to probably overlay or something, where we can change the colors input. So I'll go by overlay and I'll give it a uniform transparency, and very little bit of value has to be given for the background, so that pattern, texture pattern exactly over in the background, and control page down in order to, right, right. And then we'll select these things because we need to power clip them. Control G, right click, and then power clip inside of the geometry, so that now your card will be over there, and press Control G. One more thing, we have to fake a white color for the border, so I'll be giving a white color, right, and I'll send it to Control Shift page down, or right, so that it will be like that. Good. Control G is not working, so it's there, then it is there, then we'll remove it so that this will look something like this, our border and everything. So we can add more details into it as per our requirement, and there is nothing more we can go into that, because this is the place where you have to just type the whole details of the people, and then it will become something. Is the texting, right? That is the major part, even though, and you can work on the layouts, as you can see that we can, right, we can डिपेंड करता है कि हम उसको किस तरीके से यूज़ कर लें, एंड वी कैन इंक्रीज this one and we can use these one utilize. So right, that is also we can do that. We can change the let me lock this one, and then we can do this one point and this one, that also we can do that. We might can increase these to 24 on something, so that this will be on a plus sign board. So that is how we create basically the wedding card, and then we send it to print purpose. Probably we'll have to see that why this object is, it's even though it's at the last one, but okay, so we will have to deal with this. Okay, we haven't unlocked anything. Right. So this is also okay, this one is unlock. Now we can group this, so that's okay. So that's it for today. इसको यहीं तक करते हैं. वेडिंग कार्ड 1 कर देता हूँ मैं सेव, फिर नेक्स्ट वाले में नेक्स्ट वो करेंगे. I'll be needing your signatures. Yeah, I'll send you the video right away. This is, you just have to give your signature there. Yeah, only that one. Right. Okay, thank you so much.